Right then. Welcome to the third and wow. You can't really see that, can you? Not with my head like that. So there we go. Better? Yeah. So welcome to the third and final video for today. And this time it is my discussion video of the 10th Doctor. Mr. David Tennant. So as you can tell, I've got the box sets up here. These are all covered up by the volumes. And then on the side of here, I've actually got my Blu-ray. So that is the Steelbook for Series 2. The Steelbook for Series 3. The Steelbook for Series 4. And the normal regular Blu-ray version of the specials. So Tennant's era has been very one of those ones I don't care for that much. And what I mean by that is I don't really generally like a few episodes. Well, Series 2 is his worst series by far. Series 4 is his best. The specials are second best. Series 3 and then Series 2. Tennant is my least favourite Doctor, so don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean I don't like the 10th Doctor, it just means I just don't find him as any interesting as the other Doctors. If I ever met him in person, I would actually be happy to meet him in real life and get some stuff signed by him, but personally, I feel that he's more of a human Doctor than a Time Lord Doctor, and his relationship with Rose is basically, I don't like that. The Martha Jones kind of crush on him, I don't like that. Series 4 is the best one, or as I'd like to call it, the series with no snogging going on. Apart from that little bit where she shocked him by the poison coming out of him. The Doctor has basically snogged a lot of girls in this persona. And let's go through them. I can actually name all the girls he's actually snogged in this run of the era. And I just don't like how this Doctor's go around snogging a lot. But basically, I really do personally think some of the other Doctors wouldn't actually be happy about this. If they had to do it in their run, I really can't imagine William Hartnell going around kissing, or Troughton or Pertwee. Definitely not Tom Baker. Davison, not so whatever. Colin Baker, no. Stress McCoy, no. Paul McGann, I kind of, because that's when it actually did start off the kissing bit in the franchise. But no, that's mainly it. The first 7 Doctors are the best, mainly, and the 12th Doctor. And the 11th, even though the 11th does marry with a song and there's a load of kissing in that kind of run, but it's not nearly like in every single episode. There's no like relationship hinted at. So I have got a list of episodes that I do like and that I don't like in Tennant's run. So the episodes I really don't like, I will actually tell you by off my heart. I can actually say what episodes I don't like and the episodes I do like, and how do I rank each episode as well. So for the 10th Doctor, I love his blue suit of the costume a lot. His blue suit is generally the best suit of the 10th Doctor's run. I don't like the brown suit that much because he wore it a lot in Series 2 and a lot in Series 3. Series 4, he wears the mixture between brown and blue. But now, I absolutely love the blue suit. In the promo pictures of Series 4, I absolutely love them. That suit is amazing with the brown coat. Brown on top of brown doesn't really suit the Doctor that well. So the episodes that I really don't like for Tennant's run is the Christmas Invasion, New Earth, The Idiot's Lantern, Love and Monsters, Fear Her. Yeah, that general lot is from Series 2. Now on to Series 3, Smith and Jones, The Shakespeare Code, The Daleks in Manhattan, Evolution of the Daleks, The Lazarus Experiment, 42. None really from Series 4. Series 4 is okay, apart from Midnight. I don't like Midnight that much. I don't really care for it. And, of course, Turn Left's on here. I don't like Turn Left. They're the only... Oh, and Unicorn and the Wasp. They're the only 3 I don't like from Series 4. Where am I? Turn Left. Planet of the Dead's on here, but it's mainly okay. I've watched it twice recently. I loved it the first time I watched it on Easter Sunday, because it was an Easter special. But no, it's not as good as I've rewatched it. I haven't rewatched this in a very long time. And that's it. So if I go into the other specials I don't really like, it's The End of Time Part 2. Part 1 I do like, Part 2 I don't like, but because of Mismatch I can't really say how to rank them. I'm trying to make this video really short as possible, because I would actually do a whole video of this in 1 hour flat out, and I record this is, to be honest with you, this is the 4th time of me recording this video for today, because it went over 2 hours last time. I don't really want you to sit there and go, oh my god, this is 2 hours long. No, so I'm trying to get this through quick as I can and possible I can. So the episodes I do like for Tennant's run is Teeth and Claws, Score Reunion. The Girl in the Fireplace is not that bad, but it's not that good either, so it's in between. The Rise of Summon of Age of Steel is really good. The Impossible Planet and Satan's Pits, really good. Army of Ghost and Doomsday, that's it for Series 2. Series 3, basically, The Runaway Bride, Human Nature and Family of Blood, Blink, and Utopia Sound of Drums, and Last of the Time Lords. Series 4, Voyage of the Damned, Partners in Crime, The Fires of Pompeii, Planet of the Ood, The Centaur's Stratagem, Poison Sky, The Doctor's Daughter, I do like, but not that much. I would tell you a bit when I get to the ranking. Doctor's Daughter, Unicorn and the Wasp is on the hate pile. Unicorn and the Wasp next. Science and the Library and Forest of Dead, and then of course the Stolen Earth and Journey's End, followed by the Next Doctor, and of course the Waters of Mars. My favourite episode for David Tennant is the Waters of Mars episode. My least favourite episode is basically the End of Time Part 2. I really don't like End of Time Part 2. I will talk about that a lot lately when I get to the Series 4 review, because I do class the specials as part of Series 4. I don't mind rewatching all these episodes. It's just the ones I don't like, I do intend to skip, and then the ones I do like, I do basically rewatch a lot. And I do rewatch these either on the Blu-ray, the DVD box sets, or the volume-wise. So, to rank these episodes, now, Christmas Invasion is a 0 out of 10. New Earth is 0 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for Teeth and Claw. Score Reunion is 10 out of 10. Girl in the Fireplace is 10 out of 10. Rise of Summon and Age of Steel, because that's a two-parter, is a 10 out of 10. The Idiot's Lantern is a 1 out of 10. Satan's Pit and, well, The Impossible Planet and Satan's Pit is a 10 out of 10. Love and Monsters, a 0 out of 10 for that one. Same, 0 out of 10 for Fear Her. Army and Ghost and Doomsday, 10 out of 10. I do like that, especially when Rose gets pulled into the parallel universe. It's like, yay, no more lovey-dovey crap. The Runaway Bride, 10 out of 10. Smith and Jones is a 5 out of 10, even though I don't really like it that much, but it's still a 5 out of 10. The Shakespeare Code, again, is a 5 out of 10. Gridlock, 10 out of 10. I do love Gridlock because it's the return of the Macra, and I really do appreciate Russell T Davies for bringing the Macra back in so early in modern Who. Evolution of the Daleks and the Daleks in Manhattan, two-parter. I've put this down as a 0 out of 10 because it is the worst Dalek story. It is the worst Dalek story completely. Do not ever watch it. Never do. Because all it is the cult of Skaro trapped in 1930s New York, creating pig slaves, and Dalek basically turns into a human Dalek by eating a human and then turning his DNA into the human DNA and combined it. Not really good. The Lazarus Experiment, I've marked this down as a 1 out of 10. I like it a little bit, but not as much. 42, a 0 out of 10. I don't really care for it that much, and it is written by Chris Chibnall. Sorry, Chibnall, but no, I don't really care for 42. Human Nature and Family of Blood, I've put these down as a 10 out of 10 because I just love them two so much. Blink, a 10 out of 10. Utopia, Sound of the Drums, and Last of Time Lord. The Master Trilogy is a 10 out of 10. I love all of them. I would mark the Last Time Lords down to a 9, but because of the other two being 10 out of 10, and I do class that as a whole trilogy, I'm leaving that as a 9. Voyage of the Damned is a 10 out of 10, because that is a good Christmas special. I absolutely love it. Second Christmas special. I used to hate it until I rewatched it for Christmas, and I was like, this ain't as bad as I remember. I actually quite like this one. Partners in Crime, 10 out of 10. The Fires of Pompeii, 10 out of 10. Planet of the Ood, I've put down as a 7 out of 10, even though I like it. It's just a bit of a meh. Don't mind it. If you're in the mood for an easy story, Planet of the Dead. No, Planet of the Ood, sorry. The Santoran Stratagem and the Poison Sky is 10 out of 10, because that's a good Santoran two-parter, and it's the only two. Basically, the Santorans are the villains in Modern Who before Strax came along and then turned them into a little bit of a joke. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing them come back in series 13. Where was I? The Doctor's Daughter, a 5 out of 10. Doctor's Daughter is definitely 5 out of 10. I do like it, but not as much as the rest of series 4. Unicorn and the Wasp is a 0 out of 10. I really don't like Unicorn and the Wasp. It is bad. Bad. Never watch it ever again. Even if I do a series run, I watch it when I'm watching a whole series in one go. But if I'm just going to watch random episodes for Tennant, now I normally go for the random episodes from the volumes instead of watching the box set or the Blu-ray. So I only watch them if I do like a whole series run. I've got a car TV, so when I'm out in the car, I take the box set with me when I'm doing the box set run. The rest is all in Blu-ray. Where was I? I've lost the other part of the Sonic. Oh well, find that in a bit. There it is. So, what did I go up to? Silence in the Library and Forest of Dead is a 10 out of 10, because that is a really good Fashion Errata episode. Midnight I've marked down as a 1 out of 10. People say it's good, it's creepy. It is a good creepy horror sort of story, but I don't really care for it. I really don't. I don't find it as interesting as other stories, to be honest with you. And then Turn Left again is a 1 out of 10, because I don't really care for that one either. Stolen Earth and Journey's End is 10 out of 10. So as you can tell, there's a lot of 10 out of 10 episodes between series 2, 3 and 4. Even though I don't like series 2 that much, there are a lot of good 10 out of 10 episodes in series 2. It's just I don't like the whole relationship between Ten and Rose. Into the specials now. The Next Doctor, I've put this down as a 6 out of 10. I do enjoy it as a Cyberman, but I don't think it's the best. Planet of the Dead, I've put this down as a 5 out of 10. It's good. I do like it, but not as much as the rest of them. Waters of Mars, a 10 out of 10. I love the Waters of Mars. I really, really do love the Waters of Mars. Now, the End of Time Part 1, I've marked here this as a 10 out of 10. And then I've marked the End of Time Part 2 a 1 out of 10. But the thing is, though, because it's a two-parter, I do have to mark this down as a two-parter. So the End of Time is basically, I've marked it up as into a 5 out of 10 completely for the 2 episodes. I would do it separately, but I'm not doing it separately, if you know what I mean. The 2 parts are 2 parters. That's the way I see them. So that is it for the Tennant run. Now, I don't like Tennant and Rose's lovey-dovey sort of relationship through series 2. It comes out of nowhere after series 1. That's how I feel like. It literally just comes out of nowhere in series 1. And I just don't understand where it comes from, because it's not hinted at in series 1. And when you get to this series, oh, they're like in a sort of relationship. It's like, no. When Martha comes along, it was starting to get better, but until she develops like a crush on him, and it's still... Donna comes in, it's just 2 best mates. That's all it is. It's just 2 best mates travelling around having a laugh. That is what you love. That's what Doctor Who should be about. Not a doctor falling in love with a companion. And yes, okay, the Doctor has made a meta-crisis version, a human version of himself because of the regeneration energy, and that version goes off with Rose to have baby doctors, but that's mainly okay. It's not as bad as the lovey-dovey relationship between series 2. Tennant as the Doctor is completely amazing. I absolutely love his acting. It's not the way his acting in this, in the whole run, is absolutely fantastic. It's just with like relationship stuff between Ten and Rose, it's just like, no, that's not the Doctor. The Doctor does not do that. I don't really care for it much with the 11th Doctor because it's not really like shoved in your face as much as it is for the 10th Doctor. Now, don't get me wrong, Tennant is my least favourite Doctor. It doesn't mean I don't like him. I mean, you just heard me read my lists out. Every single one of his episodes are a 10 out of 10. I just don't like the whole lovey-dovey stuff between Ten and Rose, and as well as Martha. Donna is really, really good. And if you add the ones in between, like Madame de Pompadour, Madame de Pompadour, the human one from Joan, Martha when she kisses him, Astrid Perth, Lady Christina de Souza, you know, all them. It's just like, no, the Doctor shouldn't go around snogging people. And it's not Tennant's fault, because really, at the end of the TV movie, Paul McGann's the 8th Doctor and of course Grace have like a little kiss moment, and then the 8th Doctor goes off in his TARDIS after saying goodbye and having the kiss. That's not as bad, but when you watch the rest of when you get into this, it's like way too much snogging, and there's too much hints of a relationship which the Doctor shouldn't really be in a relationship. I don't mind it with River because it's not too much in your face with River. It's when you get to whole River Song story arc, you will understand what I mean by that. But I really don't like the way Tennant is just like written in the scripts. Oh, the Doctor's got to turn around and kiss someone. That's the problem I have with series 2 mainly, and 3, a little bit of 4, not as much as 4. It's just those two series. I think there's a way too much snogging going on and other stuff. And it's not the Doctor. The Doctor doesn't go around snogging humans. He's a Time Lord. He has a TARDIS. He travels through time and space. No need for falling in love. Get rid of that completely. Like Chris Chibnall's done with the 13th Doctor. And Stephen Moffat did it with the 12th Doctor. No relationship stuff hinted, which is just fantastic. So this is my discussion of the 10th Doctor. Do you love the 10th Doctor? What is he in your favourite place? Is he not your favourite Doctor? I really don't hate him. I do like him, as I say. And when if I meet him ever a person at Comic Con and stuff, I would actually save up a lot of money to get all my DVDs signed, like the volume wise. So thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share to my channel, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. It is my discussion of the 10th Doctor. And again, please don't hate me for it, because as I said, this is my own opinion and how I feel. Tennant is my least favourite Doctor, and if you're ever watching this, David Tennant, I am very, very sorry, but I doubt you will be watching this. I just think that your Doctor was written mainly bad for the lovey-dovey stuff, but for the rest of it, you did spot on. I absolutely do love your run. I love every single Doctor's run, so don't get me wrong. I do love every single Doctor run. It's just, for me, I just think Tennant is just, the Tennant era is just way too much snogging and not really stuff going on as much as you have for Eccleston, like he's the last Time Lord. The 7th Doctor is becoming dark and mischievous. The 12th Doctor is becoming dark, you know. Tennant doesn't really have that for his run. His Doctor does, his character development for the Doctor does go on to a lot better in Series 4 and a little bit of Series 3, but it's not as good as either Eccleston or McCoy, Peter Davison, Tom Baker, you know, John Pertwee's run. Matt Smith's run is really, really good. Peter Capaldi is absolutely brilliant, which is why he's my third favourite third favourite Doctor in general, and he's my first favourite Doctor for the modern era. So thank you for watching this video. Please do like, subscribe and share to my channel, and stay tuned for either another Monster and Villains video tomorrow, and of course another Doctor discussion, and it will be on the 11th Doctor. So thank you for watching. Have a very nice evening, and just carry on being magnificent Whoey fans. Thank you for watching.